This is the jump swing to arch drill. So what this one looks like is I'm gonna stand directly under the rig, and then I'm gonna take a foot or 2 steps back. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is jump into the bar, establish my grip, swing my body out by pointing my feet in front of me just slightly. And then once my torso essentially passes the uprights, I'm gonna snap to arch, okay? So what this looks as a whole is step back, right? Notice how I end up in the same spot, and that's really important, which means that I brought my feet forward far enough that I swung just slightly in front of the bar. Because with this drill, right, the whole purpose of it is to practice either a toe to bar kip or a bar muscle up kip, okay? Because what we're trying to do is get ourselves slightly in front of the uprights so that we can have a good angle of approach for that toe to bar or the bar muscle up. So show it one more time, step behind the bar, jump up. Okay, a few important things you want to keep in mind when you're doing this. A, we want to make sure that we have a bar that is high enough so that our feet have room, but low enough so that we aren't having to, so if it was too high, for example, we wouldn't have to leap at the bar and it would completely throw off our overall rhythm. And then another big thing we want to keep in mind is just the position of the arch in general. So when we are talking about the arch, the whole purpose is to create lots of tension through the core and midline in general. And so in order to do that, we want to be thinking toes pointed, knees straight, big long reach as we come out. We don't want to break, okay? So this would be a bad example. If I jumped up, okay, I lose a lot of tension really quickly, where we want to think about it as a rubber band, like we're pulling back the rubber band, and so we're ready to actually sling back, right, once we go into our rep or snap to hollow. So that is the jump swing to arch.